So I generally don't do wrap-ups after the videos, but for this one I felt I had to. We literally did not find a single black person on this campus who, when given a blind political test, aligned more with Democrats than Republicans. Not a single person.
Welcome to the Black American channel of the free and the brave. Today, I'm going to talk about black voting contradiction. Now, when it comes to voting, we all know the black vote has been captured, psyoped by the Democrats. But are black people really conservative? I've been saying this for quite a while because I know for a fact that black people are way more conservative than they vote. Now, Ami Horowitz went onto the campus of a college and he surveyed black students to see how they felt on left and right-leaning topics. He could not find one that was actually a Democrat. And stay to the end so you will see the exact percentages that these black students' results showed that they were Republican. Before we do, give me the HBO special. That's the Help a Brother Out special. Give me a like, a subscribe, and leave your comments down in the comment section so we can have a conversation. Let's talk about it.
Should a woman be able to get a late-term abortion?
No. I say yes. I feel like it's their body.
Yes.
Absolutely.
No, you should make that decision before the baby forms.
Should we spend more time and effort stopping illegal immigration or less time and effort?
Yeah, we should be spending more time on it.
Okay.
I feel like less.
Should parents have more control over education or should the government have more control over education?
Parents.
Parents.
The government.
Probably government.
Okay.
To have money and stuff like that.
Okay.
The government assists people.
Should there generally be higher taxes or generally be lower taxes?
Lower taxes.
Low taxes. Low taxes. I gotta go low taxes. I gotta go low taxes.
You gotta go with what you believe,
I
get
need
your
my
gut,
pockets,
man.
That's what I'm saying.
I believe less.
I feel like lower.
Lower taxes.
Lower taxes. Lower taxes.
Lower tax.
It's just common sense. This is literally just common sense. And me being black, I know that this is just how black people feel about things. Somehow how we got psyoped into the Democratic Party blows my mind.
My personal economics, my personal finances is important.
Should we generally have more policing or less policing?
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that.
If it's effective policing, more.
Have more police.
I would say more police.
Isn't that crazy? Black people want more policing. Democrats want to defund the police. You see what I'm saying? How did we get here? How did we get
Should
here?
we allow children to medically transition?
No.
I feel like canceling.
I think we should wait until they know more.
Your body, your decision. Do what you want with your body.
Okay.
Hell no. Hell no.
No need to think about that.
Hell no. I didn't even think about that one.
Should we allow males who transition to females compete against women in sports?
Yes.
No.
I say no.
Should we allow males who transition? Fuck no. Hell no. Like the Leah Thomas,
Exactly.
situation. Yeah, no, not at all. He was like 500 with the males and then number 1 with the women.
Dominated.
Yeah, it's
Dominated.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Again, common sense issues.
There are physiological differences between males and people, males and females.
Should we spend more money on social programs and have higher debt or less money on social programs and reduce the debt?
We need to reduce the debt, less money into social programs.
Reduce our country's debt.
More money.
More money.
A lot of people need it.
I would say less.
Should someone show an ID to vote? To show who they are?
Absolutely.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
More regulation.
Real quick on voter ID. The Democrats have been trying to convince everyone that it's going to disparage the black vote if they have to get a voter ID. Black people want people to be able to have to show proof of citizenship. It's insane. Democrats are just like, you know what? Nah, we ain't gonna listen to y'all. We still gonna push for not passing the Save America Act. Absolutely mind-blowing.
And higher taxes to stop climate change or less regulations and lower taxes and spur the economy?
Less.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
No, spend some time really thinking about this.
You got this, bro. I'm marinating on the question.
Okay.
Take your time, man. No hurry.
Less.
I think we should help climate change.
So you ready to find out what you are?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Oh, there's a result.
Here we go.
Republican Republican,
Bow. Bow.
Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Republican, 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 Democrat, Republican, Republican, Republican. That's a big R. That's a big R. That's a big R. That's a big R. Republican, 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 Democrat, Republican, 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 Democrat, Democrat on abortion, Republican on immigration, gender Republican, spending Republican, voter ID Republican. You are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are 60% Republican. You are also 60% Republican. You are more Republican than Democrat.
70? Oh, wow.
You are 70% Republican. 60% Republican. You are 60% Republican. You are 70% Republican and 30% Democrat.
It's crazy.
You are 80% Republican.
I think, yeah, I might be.
Let's go.
You might be Republican.
That's the people that help themselves, right? They
Yeah.
help themselves.
Correct.
We
Exactly.
can't go for ourselves.
Yeah.
Exactly. The people that help themselves and don't want handouts. And again, common sense. And I actually really like how these Black students are being really receptive to this survey here. They're just like, okay, I'm Republican. I might be a Republican. Now, are they going to vote that way?
See, that's why I love this experiment.
So does that surprise you?
Yes, it does.
I'm shocked. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Is that surprising?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah?
That
Does
is.
it make you rethink kind of like when you see issues and elections, kind of looking more closely at what people believe as opposed to what the letters next to their name?
Yeah.
That's how you're taught.
Yeah.
It's like political inheritance.
Exactly. We can't really identify until we start to educate ourselves.
Republicans are, it's associated with whiteness. Like even when Black Americans identify as Republicans,
Right.
they get like knocked for for siding with them. I'm so glad I got to do this.
I absolutely love this experiment. Now, let me just touch on a few things. I want to touch on the last thing that the gentleman said, that said he actually loved it. He got a chance to do this, right? Because as youth, they know they have to feed on our emotions. And the Democrats are actually really good at doing that. Once you get past your emotions and you get down to the nitty gritty of things and you see what policies are and how they're actually affecting you, you get out of your emotions and you come to common sense. Now, the first thing I want to touch on, which is, I won't say elephant in the room, but it's a major issue why Blacks don't actually vote the way they think and the way they believe. It's because of the stigma that Blacks have tried to attach with Republicans. So they want to attach it to whiteness. Now, this is a form of self-racism that the Black community has, because they connect whiteness with, I don't know, how I'm dressed. They connect whiteness with good credit. They connect whiteness with being on time. Things that would typically be high standards, holding yourself accountable. They attach that to whiteness in a negative way, which is mind blowing. And I'm continuing to study how this happened. But I went through this same thing, right? I sat down, I should say, and I wrote out all my beliefs. And I was like, this party that I'm supporting does not have the same values that I do. It had nothing to do with me aligning myself with any whiteness. Come up with something new, guys, because that is such an invalid retort for you guys to put out there. It's absolutely invalid and absurd, to be honest. There's nothing about what I believe in that's racial. At the end of the day, the stigma is going to hold us back. Like the young lady said, the Republicans are the ones that want to help themselves. How is that a negative thing when so many of us want to be capitalists? We want to be entrepreneurs. And we actually want to get to the point where we don't need help, where we don't need handouts. How is that a bad thing? Now, let's go down a quick list of the things that were on the survey. 1, voter ID. Black people want voter ID, Democrats. Why are you fighting against this? We want our elections to be fraud free. That's it. If you are a citizen, you should vote. If not, you shouldn't. There's so much fraud going on. I'm not going to touch on that right now, but Black people as a whole, the country as a whole, honestly wants voter ID. I think it's up to like 85% of the country want it. But every time you turn on a Democratic outlet, they're fighting against voter ID. The last one I saw was Stacey Abrams. Absolutely insane, bringing up stuff from the 50s and the 40s and things of that nature that absolutely don't apply to today. Next thing was abortion. Now, when I was growing up 30 years ago-ish, I'm 42, by the way, not too old, but not too young, abortion was taboo. I don't know how in the last 30 years, all of a sudden, abortion has become healthcare, quote unquote. No. So you see even the guys on there that are, it's her body. No, speak up. Drop your nuts, young man. This affects you as well. And also, we lead in abortions daily and yearly. Each year right now is going to be 400,000 Black babies killed inside the womb. Embarrassing. Look up Margaret Sanger. She literally said that she is opening up Planned Parenthood in order to exterminate the Black race. And she is laughing, cackling in her grave right now. Anybody who goes to that clinic is a sellout to their race. You talk about me, you're the sellout to the race. Last year in New York, there were more abortions than there were live births. Embarrassing. Next thing, low taxes. Democrats raise taxes on stupid things. I live out here in Seattle. Sugar, straws, bags, like gasoline. It's insane how much they want to raise taxes. And you know what raises taxes? Free handouts, government programs. Because who pays for it? Because the government does not make money. The government only spends our tax money. Make it make sense. When you vote Democrat, you're voting for the cost of living to go up higher and higher. Climate change. Who gives a damn about climate change? That's all I'm going to say. Police. Who would have thought? Black people want more police in their neighborhoods. You see what happened? I think they call it the Fordian effect when the whole George Floyd situation went down and defund the police was a thing. Crime skyrocketed. Why? Because criminals knew that there were no consequences. And once that happens, people who ordinarily wouldn't commit a crime will start committing crimes. I saw a man actually say he had been the cleanest person, no record, not even a traffic ticket his whole life. But he said he went and robbed a corner store because he knew nothing was going to happen to him and he just wanted to feel the thrill. That's what happens when you defund the police, guys. And also the trans thing. No one thinks that biological men should play in women's sports. This is an absolutely absurd take, an absurd topic that I cannot believe I'm living in human history. And we are talking about this right now in current times. The WNBA has grown men declaring for the WNBA draft because all you got to do is say you're a woman. At this point in time, I, the Black American, I declare myself eligible for the 2027 WNBA draft. Why? Because I identify as a woman. That's all it takes. Absolutely wild and insane. And I will get in there. I promise you, I'll body some of them women. And I'm going in the locker room because you can't discriminate against me. I'm filing a lawsuit. Black people, we don't agree with that. We don't agree with that. When you vote Democrat, that's what you are agreeing with. Why are you doing it at this point? I just got to ask, why are you voting that way? Because you're too scared to come out of the closet? You're too scared to come out of the closet and say, you know what? I'm actually conservative. When I came out, came out, which is absolutely absurd. You got to come out with your own personal beliefs or your whole community will shun you and call you all kinds of names that are absolutely inaccurate because you have your own personal beliefs that are conservative and you want to hold your own race accountable. Black people, we are the laughing stock of this country because nothing we do makes sense. Nothing we do makes sense. We vote against our own beliefs and our own interests, and then we shun the people who started to think for themselves, and then try to let others know, hey guys, maybe there's another way we should go about doing this. But you know what? People like me, once we actually come out, we don't give a damn no more. All you guys, I know you're going to hop in the comments and call me the bootlicker, the traitor, tap dancing for the white man. Looks like you're tap dancing for the white man because being black, I can attest to you. I've been conservative my whole life, just like you. You have just been psyoped, I should say, and manipulated into thinking you're a Democrat. And especially as of recently, the Democratic Party has gone off the rails. They have now linked themselves to the to the Democratic Socialists of America. They are literally now trying to destroy the country by turning into a socialist / communist government. Now, if anybody knows what that means, the word socialist means that the government takes control of manufacturing and production of goods, meaning that you don't even have the chance to become rich or wealthy because the government controls everything. If you open up a business, even if they allow you to, they will control the business, how much you can output, how much you can price things of that nature. It never worked, ever. You need to think about what you're doing moving forward. Because countries don't fail overnight. They take years. They take decades. They take decades of groups of people like the blacks to continue to vote against their best interests over time. And then by the time you guys realize it, it's too late. It's far too late because, like I said again, it takes time. And by the time we end up realizing it, I hope it's not this late, it's going to end up having to be bloodshed. All because you can't sit down and become one with what you actually believe in and then taking those beliefs to the voter booths. Think about it. Sit down. Look at some conservative outlets. Realize that they are fighting for you. Because one thing I really learned about conservatives is that they don't necessarily put forth many initiatives that would affect particular groups of people. They put forth policy that affects the American people. And one thing Black people have to understand, at this point in time, 2026, Black Americans have every single thing we've been fighting for. At this point in time, we need to realize it's up to us to strap down, raise our standards, work hard to go and get everything that this country is offering us and stop begging for handouts and reparations from quote unquote your oppressors, when at the same time that looks absolutely pathetic because you are asking for handouts from the same people you say you hate. Make that make sense. Are you voting against your beliefs? Are you too scared to be vocal about it? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments down in the comment section so we can have a conversation. This is the Black American channel of the free and the brave.